Hello, hello, and welcome back to Habitual. Today we have a leg and glutes routine. We're going to be working with a band and weighted anklets if you have them. If you don't, feel free to do this workout without any equipment. It's also going to be a great workout that way. This just adds a little extra spice to your routine. So pick what you would like to include in your workout and meet me on your mats. We'll start at the back of your mat. Inhale, sweep your hands up overhead. And exhale, sit down into chair. Inhale, hands up overhead. And exhale, sit down into chair. Inhale here. And exhale, forward fold over your legs. Walk your hands to the front of your mat, coming into a high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale onto your tippy toes, roll forward into a high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet here, bending into your right knee and then to your left. Taking one heel closer to the mat and then the next. Three more breaths here, finding what feels good. You can separate your feet, bring them close together, bend into both knees, bend into one. And on your next inhale, feet are hips distance apart. Straighten your legs, send your hips up towards the ceiling. Chest comes down towards the mat. Inhale onto your tippy toes, roll forward, high plank. In your high plank, lift your right leg up and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, keeping the rest of your body still. You can also do this from your left knee. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your right foot down, high plank, send your hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale onto your tippy toes, roll forward, high plank. You can do this from your knee if you would like, or from your high plank, lift your left leg and lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees wide, send your hips back, toes together, wide-legged child's pose. Inhale, roll forward, coming onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, lift your right leg up and bring it in, knee to nose. Lift it up and bring it in. Flex your foot as you lift. Point your toes as you bring it in. And one more. Hold here. Drop it down onto the mat. Lift your left leg up. Point your toe, bring your knee in. Lift the left leg up. Point your toe and bring the knee in. 2 more here. And hold it in, knee to nose. Drop it down to the mat. Tuck your toes under. Send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale onto your tippy toes, walk to the top of the mat, meeting in a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, coming into our warm-up, bend into your knees, sweep your hands up overhead, and exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Again, drop down onto your left knee and lift your right foot and lower, or stay in your high plank, lift that right leg and lower here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your right knee, lift the left leg and lower, or stay in your high plank, lifting the left leg and lowering for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop both knees wide, send your hips back, wide-legged child's pose. Inhale, roll forward onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under. Send your right leg out to the side. Coming into a fire hydrant and down. Lift it up and bring it down. 3, for 2. Hold it up, pulse 1 inch up and 1 inch down. Just warming up our legs here. Beautiful. And 1, drop your right knee down. Lift your left. Out to the side and lower for 3, for 2, hold it up, pulse 1 inch up and 1 inch down, even weight between both of your hands, 2, and 1. Drop it down, tuck your toes, send your hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale onto your tippy toes, walk to the top of the mat, meeting in a halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Bend into your knees, sweep your hands up overhead. And exhale, sit down into that chair. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sit down into your chair. Inhale, lift up, hands come apart. Exhale, sit down into your chair and lift. Beautiful work. That's it, we're here for 2 more. And last one, stand all the way up and exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back, high plank, drop down onto your knees. Go ahead and add your little weights to your legs if you're gonna add those today. If you're not, then we will meet on your left side body on the mat. Go ahead and rock onto your left side body. Left hand is in towards your ear. Left elbow is up towards the front of the mat. Hips are back. Feet are up towards the front of the mat. Right hand is in towards your ear. Obliques are turned on. You can, for more stability, press your hand in front of you. Otherwise, just meet with your hands by your ears. Chest is open. Lift your right leg up and lower. Lift and lower. That's it. With our hands up by our ears and our chest open towards the top corner of your room, turning on our obliques to stabilize us here instead of using our hand to do that stabilization. We're here for 10 more. 9, 8, toes are flexed in towards your shin. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, lift it up, drop it down so it's 12 inches over your left leg, and hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring the right knee in towards your right elbow. Point your toes, lift your right foot up, and bend. Lift and bend. That's it. Knee stays stable, just squeezing your quad to lift that right leg and lower. Beautiful work. We're here for 12 more. Belly button in towards your spine, breathing here. 3, 2, and 1. Bend at your foot, extend it out, lift it up, bend and extend. Lift, bend, and extend. For 10 more. And 1, bend here, lift, extend, bring it in. Lift, extend, and bring it in. For 10, 9, 8, 7, good work. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring that knee in towards your elbow. Extend using your quad once more here. That's it. We're here for 20. 2, and 1. Lower it down and roll over onto the other side. Right hand comes to your ear. Elbows are up towards the front. Feet are up towards the front. Hips are towards the back. Extend your left leg long. Lift and lower. Left hand can be out in front of you like this, flat on the mat, TP'd onto your fingertips, or left hand in towards your left ear. That's it. Take big full breaths here, opening your chest up towards the top corner of your room. Keeping your elbow back behind you and not closed in. That's it. Foot is flexed, meaning your toes are coming in towards your shin, not pointing away from your body. Here for 4, 3, 2, and last one here. Lower down to a hover over the right leg. Hover for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knee in towards your elbow. Lift your left toes and lower. Lift and lower. That's it. Squeezing your left quad. 9, 8, 7. You can put your left hand here to bring to mind what muscles are moving, how they feel when they're moving, and they're engaging that upwards. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend at your knee. Extend your foot out. Lift it up. Bend. Extend. Lift. Bend. Extend. Lift. Here for 10 more. That's it. Feel the heat building in your quads, a little bit in your glutes. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Lower this time. Bring that knee into tap and extend. Lower. Bring your knee into tap and extend. Lower. Knee in. Extend. Beautiful. Here for 10, 9. That's it. Keep it moving. Sculpting your legs. A lot of people think there's an issue with saying words like sculpt your legs or tone your arms. That's just simply the act of working out in a way that breaks down your muscles so that they can rebuild and be more defined. More defined just means your muscles are active, your muscles are being built. So sculpting is a good thing. Sculpting is the act of moving your body in a way that encourages change. So don't be afraid of things that say sculpt in your workout, because ultimately it just means you're moving your body in a way that's going to ignite change. Bring your knee in, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 20 on one side, 20 on the other. There you go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Roll onto your back. Bring your hands down by your side. Lift your hips up and lower. Lift and lower. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your hips up, lift up onto your toes and lower. Toes and lower. Your heels coming up and down to tap the mat and lift up as high as it can go. Squeeze your glutes 1 inch higher here. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hips down to a hover. Pulse 1 inch up and 1 inch down at the bottom of your bridge. Eight, 9, and 10. Lift it all the way up. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower to a hover. Pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lift your hips all the way up. Pulse 1 inch up, 1 inch down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hips and lift. Lower and lift. Pressing through your heels, engaging the back side of your legs, up through your calves to your hamstrings and your glutes, engaging our back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hips to a hover. Pulse 1 inch up and 1 inch down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze the tops of your glutes, feel them lift up. Pulse 1 inch up and 1 inch down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down to a hover. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more time. Lift all the way up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down to hover over the mat and lift. Lower and lift. Imagine when you lift your hips, you're not just pressing your hips up, but rather scooping your tailbone under and up towards the ceiling, under and up towards the ceiling, really engaging your glutes and turning on your core. Beautiful. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring your knees in towards your chest, rocking side to side, massaging out your low back. And then lift your feet up over your hips, hands come down by your side. Drop your feet so that your quads and drop your feet so that your legs are parallel with the mat. 90-degree bend in your knees. Extend your legs. Drop them to that 90 degree and extend. Take your hands, if you would like a little bit more work here, take your hands to your ear and lift your shoulders up off of the mat. Being super still in your quad here. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend here. Extend your right leg out and bring it in. Extend and bring it in for 10, 9, 8. Feel your lower abs engaging here. And 1. Extend the left and bring it in. It's okay to be shaking. If you are shaking, go ahead and take your shoulders down to the mat. Keeping your quads still is the #1 priority here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees in towards your chest, rock side to side. And then lift your feet up over your hips, bend at your knees, take your hands to your ears, curl your shoulders up off of the mat. Option here, left elbow, right knee, right elbow, left knee. Twisting here. Other option for a little bit less is have your feet planted on the mat, left elbow to right knee. And then I'll let you know when we're halfway and switch, right elbow goes to left knee. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Right elbow to left knee, or keep your bicycles going. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and plant your feet down on the mat. Feet come back up over your hips. Drop your feet out wide, lift and crisscross. Drop, lift and crisscross. Hands can be on your belly or down by your side. Take your pick here, working on our inner thighs. We're here for 30 more. Pointing your toes towards the ceiling. Most important thing here is to keep your legs straight from your toes all the way to where your hips meet the mat. Second most important thing is keeping your low back imprinted into the mat. Beautiful work. Squeezing those inner thighs to squeeze them up together and let them relax down towards the mat. Not dropping your legs, slow and control. Release and squeeze. Release and squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop it out to the side. Bring it up, bend at your knees. One last round here. Hands come to your ears. If you would like a little bit more, just extend your right leg and then your left. Or extend both if you would like a little bit more. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, shoulder blades up off of the mat, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower your feet down to the mat. Go ahead and roll over onto your right side. Take your weights off and grab onto that band. I'm gonna grab onto a different one and double wrap it. Bring it 2 inches above your knees. Elbow near the front of your mat. Knees are bent so that your shoulders, hips, and ankles are in line here. Open your legs up and close. Open and close. Now remember, you can do this without a band if you would like to. That is available to you. Here for our clamshells. If this is not quite enough and you would like a little bit more, option to come up onto your elbow, lift your feet up off of the mat, open and close, open and close. Beautiful. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whichever variation you took, pulse here. Pulse your leg up and down at the top of your clamshell. Pulse it down 1, up 1, down 1, up 1. Yes. Beautiful. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend your right leg long, or left leg long. Your right leg comes with it. Oh, lift your left leg and lower. Lift and lower. I'm gonna tie mine back. Lifting your left leg and lowering it down to meet your right on the mat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And go ahead and plant your left foot in front of your right leg. Right foot comes up, lift and lower. Lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and roll onto your back, coming into bridge. Plant your feet down on the mat. Feet under knees, knees directly out from your hips. Lift your hips up off of the mat, pulse your knees out and in, out and in. Beautiful, 1 inch out, 1 inch in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, lower and lift. Keeping your knees in line with your hips, not letting them come in and out as you move through the posture. Just strongly sending your hips up and bringing them down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good work, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse 1 inch in and 1 inch out. Out towards the sides of your mat, in towards one another for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll over onto your left side. Plant your right hand in front of you. Open and close. Open and close. We're here for 10, 9. Again, the option for you here is to come up onto your elbow and open and close with your feet hovering off of the mat. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Either stay here and pulse your right leg 1 inch up and 1 inch down, or come down back onto your side, pulse your right leg up 1 inch and down 1 inch. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend your feet long. Lift that right leg and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower for 8, 7, 6 more seconds. You can do it. 2, and 1. Plant your right foot in front of your left. Lift your left and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. That's it. We are almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rock onto your back. Come up into a standing posture. Our last movement of the day is a little burnout. So bring your feet wide, squat, jump. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squat, down, step your left foot out, right foot in. Feet stay hips distance. Right foot out, left foot in. Left foot out, right foot in. Here for 10, 9, sink your hips a little bit lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step up, lift up onto your toes. Squat onto your toes. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squat jump, last one. 10, 9, 8. Hands go back, hips shoot forward. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ah! My quads are burning. Toss that off to the side. That is it for our glutes and leg workout today. If you'd like to continue your workout, go ahead and check out the other playlists on our channel. We have yoga, Pilates, HIIT, mindfulness, and breathwork meditation. If that has been enough for you, cheers, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.